Hi everyone. Happy Monday.
It is a Monday. We've made it to 11 o'clock.
On a Monday.
It's like been awake for 48 hours. One day we'll get to sleep.
That's why you can't nap in the day.
I have to nap in the day.
But then you don't sleep
I have
at night.
narcolepsy. I have to nap. It's not like just like I feel like to like I'm like bored so I'm gonna take a nap. It's like no, I will literally pass out doing any activity if I don't.
Excuses. I do want to understand. I do want to understand, but I just, man, if I take A, longer than a 15-minute nap, or B, a nap at all, I'm not sleeping at night.
You've seen me in the car, right?
Maybe I think I know why.
Huh.
I've been tracking my sleep with my Oura ring.
Uh-huh.
I fall right into deep sleep immediately. So even in a 15-minute nap, like I'm
good.
Like, yeah, my brain's like, boop, okay, ready to go.
It will be nice.
What up? That's
Couldn't
one
be
thing
me.
I'm good at.
Couldn't be
Falling
me.
right into deep sleep. But then I only get like 20 minutes of deep sleep, which I'm working on. I'm taking another sleep supplement. We talked about this last month. It's okay. I'm still taking the OptiMag. It's really good. But now I found another one and hot diggity. Yeah. It's
Yeah?
good. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's so good.
Yeah, the last
So
2 nights I'm
happy
like,
for you.
wow.
Okay, but what are you taking?
It is a CBD cannabinol like combination.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's real good.
Sounds
Hi.
delicious.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Okay. Happy Monday. We're happy to be here with you. We have our favorites today. We're going to be going over what our current favorites are. Well, actually, Rachel's going to be going over her favorites.
Yeah.
And since I have like so many favorites, but I feel like I always choose the same similar favorites, I decided I'm going to show you similarities or differences between really popular products among customers, because sometimes, especially on the internet, the pictures that are chosen, or depending on the coloring of the device you're on, you might not see the real color. So I'm going to try to explain. So I've just chosen a couple where, you know, like a pink and a pink, which one and how are they similar or how are they different, so that maybe you can make your best educated decision.
Yeah.
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 So we'll start with Rachel's favorites.
Okay, great. Okay. Who do I want to start with? I'll start with these guys. Why not? All right.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one. Okay.
I like not looking at your favorites because now I get to be surprised too.
So I don't have a lot this time. Usually we have like a big pile of all of our favorites because we can't decide. But this time I was like, no, we're gonna keep it simple. So I just grabbed 3 Luxios. The first one I grabbed was Luxio Precious.
It is precious.
It is beautiful. This is such a good, like, just like a light lavendery. There was a post on it. Was it today?
I think so.
Today. Just a real sexy video of it. Just doing a little.
Oh, that video that I showed you? No, I was scrolling and saw it.
It
I don't know whose
stresses
it
her
was.
out. Oh, we didn't post it.
No.
Okay, well she saw it and it
I did.
stressed her out. She doesn't like messy bottles. Neither do I, but you know, anything for content. Well, this is Luxio Precious, and it's just such a beautiful light purpley lavender. It's so fun for spring. These kind of colors are really, really in right now, so I love this one. I've been using all of these like light purples a lot lately. And with that, the odd combo of like a purple or even like an afterglow or delightful type of like light pink with like a little bit of purple with this Cheeto orange.
Love.
Which would be Luxio Instinct.
Love.
My lighting is weird. My lights are like facing us instead of the product, so it looks dark over here. But this is just such a cool color. It really is like craft mac and cheese.
In a good way.
It is in like the
It
best
is a
way.
fun color to wear.
It really is so fun. I wore this like the first time we got it. When did this come out? A couple of years ago?
I think last year.
I feel like it's been out longer
2
than
years?
that. Maybe 2 years. But I wore this when we very first got it, and I had a manicure that, because I had Gentle and this and Relentless, and I did the little like daisies, or just like the little floral. Very cute.
Very
but this is
cute.
just like a very fun, could be springy, could be summery, could even be fall. Like it's just a very versatile color, but it's very fun and bright and weird, and
and it is fun to pair Instinct with like Precious, with
Yeah.
a color that
It's like
a
very
pastel
contrasting.
versus this hit of mac and
like
cheese
a-
orange. Yep,
Yeah, just like a bright Velveeta.
gorgeous.
And then I've got one of my favorites, which is Luxio Figment. It is just a beautiful, I really wish, I'm going to move this light so you can see it. I want it to shine on my product so you can see it. It is just this gorgeous, like, champagne-y glitter.
So pretty.
But it's like a very fine, I really wish it was on the back camera so you could see it better. It's like a very fine glitter. It almost feels like it could be like a flash glitter because of how fine it is, and it's
it
like
does
a bright metallic.
sparkle like that.
It sparkles like a flash, but it's not a flash glitter. We've tested it, it's not. But it's absolutely stunning. And this one came with there was Figment, Chance, and Lucid all in one collection. So Lucid is like it's like got
Like a
black and
pewter
like
silver.
a pewter and silver, and it's very deep and moody. It's very cool. And then Chance is like a pink of
So
like
pretty.
the same consistency, same texture and everything. They're absolutely stunning. And then next up I've got my tried and true, my trusty Gel Play Line It White.
Absolutely.
I love this one. I have been using it a ton lately. I mean, I use it all the time, but been doing lots of like dainty florals and, you know, just lots of like the 5-petal dot flowers, which also go very well with my Omni tool from Ugly Duckling, because this basically is just very handy dandy different size dotting tools on both ends. This one is like a very, 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 very tiny. It's like almost a point. And then this one is just like a small, medium-sized dotting tool. And these are very, very convenient when doing like florals, especially right now where the trend is to do just like the very simple, like 5-petal flowers that we've all done forever. Like it's very, very easy. So that
I've never done
is
them
very
with
easy.
a dotting tool until I watched you do it last week on the live.
Oh, it's so easy.
And yeah, it's so easy.
Yeah, I
Using
love
a
it.
dotting tool. I mean, I would always use a nail art brush, but yeah, using that dotting tool and just pulling it in,
Yeah,
brilliant.
drag her right in.
Yeah.
It's nice. So that has been fun. And then, am I doing all of them?
Yeah, go for it, and
you're
then I'll
gonna
show the
just-
comparisons.
All right. And then I've got some Ugly Duckling colors. I just have 3, but they're so fun and like springy, but also we're kind of transitioning into like brighter summer colors.
Yes.
We all know how she feels about that.
I have on pastels, and it is a joy. I love these. This is the Magpie Sweet Treats collection. These are so much fun, but let me tell you, the ones before where I had on neon pink and neon yellow, those just
That's her.
made my heart so happy.
That's her vibe.
Yeah.
Is anything neon.
Absolutely.
This one is kind of like a pastel neon. This is 135 from Ugly Duckling, and it is like that pastel neon,
With the light on it.
like a lime yellow. It's hard to describe what this is. It's like a mojito-y.
Yeah,
It's like that
a mojito
yellow with like green undertones. It's stunning, and it's not like super neon. It looks a lot brighter on camera than it is in person. It is more of like a pastel. I'm seeing if like my skin will like change the
Ooh, but it's so
contrast,
pretty. It's,
but-
yeah, it's not as neon as you're seeing in the camera. You're right.
but
it is bright.
gorgeous. It is such a cool color. Very
What
fun
what number was
for
that?
spring. 135.
135.
135. If your client's like a brighter springtime palette, that one is a really fun one to throw in there. Because I have a lot of clients who are very into like a neon in the spring, so that's always real fun. Next up, I've got number 12. 12.
12.
I am 12. Anybody seen bench warmers? I am 12. And it is just like a beautiful creamy turquoisey blue. It's not super bright. It's not super dark either. It's coming off a little bit darker on camera than it is in person, but it's just like a very nice neutrally turquoise.
I would say that this is like ideal for all of the summer vacations, especially things on toes. I mean, of course on fingers, but on toes, to have this beautiful, somewhat turquoise, somewhat
Blue.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's not like It's
has
not
enough
dark.
green in it to be
feels,
turquoise.
Yeah, it feels like oceany
Yeah.
and not like super bright, but like if I were to put this on my nails, I'd be like, wow, that's really bright. So it's just like a very fun color to throw in there. Yeah, especially if your clients are like me and you're like, oh, I don't really want to do a bright color. This is like a not bright. So that's number 12.
I do not understand not wanting to do a bright color, but our good pal Rachel here. This is
Could
this is
do
how it is.
Black
bright
or nude
pastel,
year round.
yin yang.
Yeah.
How it works.
We just finished each other's sandwiches. And then I also have, this is one of my all-time favorites, but I feel like this is the perfect season for it. This and fall. This is 166, and this is just that gorgeous, like mustardy. Ooh.
This is right up your alley.
Yeah, this is my favorite color. It's just like a beautiful mustard. Has a lot of like almost like khaki undertones. Has a little bit of green, a little bit of brown, a little bit of orange. I don't really know what color this is, but it's like that goldenrod. It's just so sexy. I love this color so much. Maybe I want this on my nails.
Love it.
Maybe I decided. Maybe I'm doing this on my nails. But it just is so cool, and it's a very unique color. You don't see a lot of brands come out with a color that is this like weird. So I love that. I love that Ugly Duckling does that. They have a lot of weird colors that you don't really see in a lot of other brands. So
Fantastic.
they're my faves.
Love it. Okay, like I said, with mine, I seem to always pull very similar faves each month, so I decided to do something a little bit different today, and that was to show you, in essence, comparisons between colors that are very, very similar. For instance, we're going to start with Polar, which is a bright white, versus Pure, which is just general white. And if you'll hold those up. So this one has a lot of blue in it. You can see that one's on the her left-hand side. Polar has a lot of blue in it. It's going to stay bright, bright white, especially with Shine On, which has a UV inhibitor. So that is going to stay super white, whereas Pure is your general white. So you can see between the two, and now you'll be able to choose which one suits your needs better. Yeah. I am a Polar, and Rachel is a Pure.
I'm actually ivory. But
yes, you are more of an ivory.
But I use Pure more often than Polar, but that is just personal preference. I love Polar.
Yeah. All right, next up we're gonna do the two blues. So Modern was just released, and then we have Lookout, which is a forever favorite. Yes, this is your general bright blue for summertime, and you can see that they're similar, but Modern has a hit of purple. So depending on its lighting, it's going to be purple or it's going to be blue, whereas Lookout is just going to stay that electric cobalt blue. Fantastic, both of them for summertime.
Yeah,
so good.
Very,
so good.
very cool.
All right, next up, we're gonna do the reds. Now these two, actually we love both.
I feel like they're really different, but then when you look at them right next to each other, you're like, wait, they're not.
So Vintage is our classic cherry red. This is a cool tone red. This is going to suit all of your cool tone needs, especially for the upcoming summer months where you need that real cherry red. But then they came out with Tantalizing. And Tantalizing, we call it the fall version of Vintage because it has just a little bit deeper coloring. And it's still cool tone. It's not warm tone. It still has that blue undertone. But man, fantastic.
Absolutely stunning.
And Vintage was always our favorite, and now we moved on to Tantalizing.
Yeah.
It looks so good on every skin tone. It is...
Wow.
It's delicious. Nice. But Vintage, your general cool tone red, and then Tantalizing is that little bit deeper, a little bit richer.
Yeah. It's just very sexy.
It's just very, very sexy.
It's a good, like, sexy red.
Yeah.
If your clients are into that.
When they need a cherry red and not like a vampy red. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, next up we have Sassy and Chi Chi.
You didn't even pull that.
I don't know if it should be on here,
Here's
right?
Right here.
Here's Sassy.
And here's Chi Chi.
Okay. Sassy and Chi Chi. So Chi Chi was just, is it Chi Chi? Chi Chi.
Chi Chi? Chi Chi.
Chi, It was just released with the Modern Art Collection. And then we have Sassy. And both of these have a lot of purple undertones, and that's why I paired them together. But you can see they're 100% different. But they are both are purpley pink. So this one tends to be a little bit more purple. This one tends to be a little more pink. However, on its own, this one has a lot of purple, and this one has a lot of pink. How weird is that?
Yeah.
It's funny how colors do that when they're next to each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you a Sassy or a Chi Chi person?
I'm a Sassy.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
I feel
Are
like
you
I
more
like
a Chi Chi?
more. Yeah. I like a little more purple.
Yeah. And I like a little more sass
Because I'm not a pink person.
in everything. Love
But
it.
we knew that.
We knew that.
We knew you were sassy.
That's not hard to figure out.
What do you got?
All right, next up we have some purples. We have the always popular Attraction, and then we have Icon. Attraction is going to be this paler summertime purple. It has slight pink undertones, but really it's just this fun hit of a bright, I guess you could call it pastel, but I wouldn't put it in the pastel category. I would just say it's a bright pale
If you were
purple.
to pale it, or wow, if you were to pair it with like neon pastels, it would fit right in. But on its own, it's not
On
a
its
pastel.
own, it's not a pastel. And then we have Icon, which this was the color of the year from Pantone 2 years ago when they did the ultraviolet purple. Ultraviolet purple is Icon. So those are the two very popular colors in the summertime and the differences between them. And then last but not least is pinks.
Yeah.
Now these two are very similar. We have Dazzle and Irresistible. Dazzle, we always say, is the hot older sister to Bombshell. So Bombshell is your traditional
Bombshell is this guy.
punch of neon pink, crazy, crazy neon pink. And then we have Dazzle, which is its hotter older sister, right? It's not quite as hot as the young sister, right? And then we have Irresistible. Irresistible is this super cute, fun pink. And on camera, they look a little bit not similar, but they are very similar. This one has an iridescent sheen to it. This one does not.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. It has
Does
a blue
it?
iridescence in it.
No, it doesn't. What are you smoking?
I swear it does. I'm gonna open it.
Who does?
Iridescent. I mean, Irresistible.
No, it doesn't. There is not glitter in that.
It doesn't. I stand corrected.
What are you smoking?
I thought it had a blue iridescent in it. Clearly, I
Would that
have.
be Popstar?
I have lost my touch.
She has.
But Irresistible.
She doesn't do nails anymore.
So I don't, and I miss out on some of this. But Irresistible, such a cute pink. And then you have Dazzle, which is more of a neon pink, but not that crazy neon like Bombshell.
No.
Which all of
But
those
they're very, very, very close.
are very, very popular among clients and among customers. So
Yeah.
fantastic.
Right.
Fantastic. That's it.
Is anybody
That's all I
else?
got.
That was all she wrote.
That's all she
That was
wrote.
like the shortest Instagram live we've ever done.
So
What a day.
if you want to see more comparisons, just let us know. We can even make that an Instagram live where we can show you the differences between colors, because like I said in the beginning, sometimes it's hard depending on the device that you're on to be able to really see what the true color is. So we're happy to explain the color, give you our opinion on whether or not it's popular or whether or not clients like it, things like that. So if you ever need help with that, just let us know. And in the meantime, we'll be back next week. I'm going to be doing Rachel's nails next week on an in-app live.
Good luck.
So be sure to download the app. You can search Polish Pinkies Pro on your app store. Download the app. You can log in with the same information that you have from the website, or you can create a new login. And then if you allow for notifications, it will send you a 10% off coupon. Those notifications are just to let you know when we're live, or for instance, when something might go on sale and things like that. We don't
Yeah.
really spam with the notifications. So
We're not obnoxious.
no
Don't
need to worry about that. Otherwise, let's see. So next week we're going to be in the app. I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Keeping her
Have a
simple
wonderful
today.
week.
Thank you for joining us. Miss you guys. Miss you too.
Hi, Rosanna. Hi, Gail. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful week.
Bye.
Bye.